let's discuss the rest of the about the central limit theorem. So first is that sampling distribution. So this is what the central limit theorem states or says, that the sampling distribution of the mean will always follow the normal distribution as long as the sample size is sufficiently large, or this is met when the sample size is greater than or equal to 30. The higher, the better. The higher than 30 sample size, the better. But that will be dependent on your budget. And then number two, the samples are independent and identically random variables. So they are independent from each other. The variables that you get from your sample respondents. So it's important that your samples that you interviewed or surveyed are randomly selected. Okay, hindi yung pinili mo lang. Example is the convenience sampling or purposive sampling. Na pwedeng yung mga variables that you will get are not random, or they are not independent of each other, or they can be they're not dependent on each other because kumuha ka halimbawa ng data ng kakilala mo lang, or kung halimbawa puro isang household lang ang pinanggalingan ng inyong respondent. So definitely those data that we get from them may be related from each other. So that's why they always advise that your sample size are randomly sampled, or you use different variants of random sampling method. And last is yung population distribution as a finite variance. Pag sinabi natin finite variance is the values of your data set ay nagkakumpol sa gitna, malapit sa mean. Okay? Wala tayong long-tailed na distribution. So if you have skewed to the right na mahaba yung tail, or skewed to the left na mahaba yung tail, that will cause infinite variance. So kailangan the data set will accumulate near or position near the value of your mean, and then wala ka rin masyadong madaming outliers para ma-satisfy mo yung etong conditions na to, na dapat ang distribution ng population is have a finite variance. Okay? But most of the ibang klase ng distribution, aside from normal distribution like the binomial distribution or Poisson distribution, have finite variance. So madaling i-satisfy ito. We'll not discuss the other type of distribution because the usual distribution that we use in statistics is normal distribution. Okay, now let's continue. So we have the importance of the central limit theorem, kung saan because of the central limit theorem, it follows if we can have a normal distributed from the data that we get from your samples, large enough sample size, so we can perform more powerful statistic tests rather than a non-parametric test. So we have the t-test, ANOVA, and linear regression. Okay.